Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine and safe at your places. Today we are going to start new chapter. Chapter number is 10 and the name of chapter is Tables and Forms in HTML. In this chapter we will study following topics: creating a table, attributes of the table tag, attributes of the tr, td and th tags, forms in HTML, creating forms, input elements, input tag and its attributes, adding a text box, adding a checkbox, adding a radio button, adding a password field, adding a drop down list, adding buttons, adding a multiple line text field, application areas for forms. All these topics will be discussed one by one. Firstly, we will discuss what table is. Tables arrange data in rows and columns and provide an attractive way to represent information. So, table is used to represent information in the form of rows and columns and provide an attractive way in which information can be represented. Tables are created to present information or data in a comprehensive manner. If we want to represent data or information in a comprehensive manner, then we can use tables. We can use tables to make comparative analysis of data, as the data is represented in the form of rows and columns. So comparative analysis can easily be done with the help of the table representation of data or information. Display information that is easier to read and quicker to evaluate. Table is used to display the information that is easier to read by the users and quicker to evaluate. Next, how to create a table. In order to create a table in HTML, table tag is used. Each table begins with the table tag and ends with /table tag. You can define various attributes of a table in the table tag. So a table begins with table tag and ends with /table tag, and you can define various attributes of a table in the table tag. A table displays data in a tabular format on the screen, that is in the form of rows and columns. Now, row. Each row in a table begins with the tr table row tag. So to find the row of a table, you need to row the table row tag, and it begins with tr table row tag and optionally ends with /tr tag. It is optional to use the and table row tag. It depends upon you whether you want to write it or not. Output will remain same. Output will not be changed when you do not include a closing table row tag in an HTML program. Rows must be inside the table tag. Table tag is used to represent the data in the form of rows and columns. So table row tag must be included inside the table tag. The columns contain cells, each of which begins with the td table data tag and ends with /td tag. This is the rows and this is the column, and the column contains cell, and to represent this cell, td table data tag is used and ends with /td tag. TD tag must always be present inside the row tag. TD table data tag is always present inside the table row tag. If the row is created, then the cell will be included. So TD tag must be present inside the row tag To specify a column heading, we use the th tag that also ends with /th tag. So in order to define the column heading, if here is name, class, section, so to define these table headings, column headings, we need to use the th tag that's ends with /th tag, and it makes the text bold. We can also include a caption tag inside the table tag to specify the caption of the table. If we want to specify the caption of a table, we can also include the table tag inside the we can also include the caption tag inside the table tag if we want to specify the caption of a table. Let us create a table to display the S number, name and grades of student and understand the use of these tags. We will now create a program in which we will create a table. Firstly, HTML tag is included, then head tag. Inside head tag, title tag is written, title is given, create a table, then title tag is closed, and at last head tag is closed. Then body tag is started, top margin is 50 and left margin is set to 50 again, and BG background color is pink. See, this is the output and background color is pink and title is create a table. Now table tag is written, then row tag is included, TR, then heading is given, TH, serial number, then TH tag is closed, then second heading, name, then third heading, grades. See, S number, name and grades, and TH tag make the text bold. This text is bold as compared to other text. Then TR tag is closed and it is optional to use the TR tag. Then TR tag is started, then TD tag. TD means table data, सेल्स का डेटा जो है वो किससे रिप्रेजेंट होता है, टीटी टैग. सीरियल नंबर इज 1, देन टीडी टैग इज क्लोज्ड. नेक्स्ट टीडी टैग इज स्टार्टेड, then name is Bindu, then TD tag is closed, TD tag is started, then grade is A, TD tag is closed and TR tag is closed. In the same way other two rows are created, and then table tag is closed, body tag is closed and HTML tag is closed. See here, 3 rows are created. Cells data is defined using TD tag, table heading is defined with TH tag, and table row is defined with TR tag, and all these are included in table tag. Note, this table does not give the real appearance of a table, except that the data is depicted in rows and columns. To enhance its appearance, you will learn different table attributes in the coming section. This table, it do not give the real appearance of table, except the data is represented in rows and column. But to use the different table attributes for enhancing the appearance of a table, we will discuss all these attributes in the next section, that is attributes of the table tag. The table tag has many attributes which help in defining different formatting parameters for a table, like width of the entire table, alignment, cell borders, etc. So table tag has many attributes that can be associated with it, such as width of the entire table, alignment can be set, cell borders can be represented. We will discuss these one by one. Firstly is border. This attribute draws a border around the table. It specifies the width of the border of a table. If border attribute is not specified with the table or its value is 0, then no border will be displayed around the table. So border attribute, it draws a border around the table and it specifies the width of the border of the table. If border attribute is not specified with the table or its value is 0, then no border will be displayed around the table, only data is depicted in rows and column. Larger the value, the thicker will be the border. The larger the value of the border attribute, the thicker will be the border. For example, table border is equals to 3. Here number 3 is the border size in pixels. 3 is the border size in pixels. Note, the default border size of a table, if you do not specify a value, is 1 pixel. So using table border yields the same result as table border is equals to 1. Default border size is 1 pixel. If you do not specify any value in the border attribute, then default border size is 1 pixel. So if you write table border like this, or table border is equals to 1, the output will be same. The default border size will be 1. If you specify border is equals to 1, then its border size will be 1. If you do not specify its value, then also by default its value is 1 pixel. The border size applies only to the outside table border. The inner cells will have a cell border that is always only 1 pixel thick. This border size, it only applies to the outside of the table border. The inner cells have a cell border that is always 1 pixel thick. जो inner table के inside cells हैं, उनका जो cell border है, this is a cells, its border will always be 1 pixel thick. Border color. The border color attribute is used to set the color of a table's border. If you want to set the table border color, then you can use the border color attribute. Example, table border is equals to 3, border color is equals to blue, or table border is equals to 3, border color is equals to its hexadecimal code. You can write simple blue, or you can use its corresponding hexadecimal value to specify the border color attribute. This is the program. HTML tag is started, head tag, inside head tag table tag is written, creating a table, table tag is closed, and then head tag is closed. Body, top margin is equals to 50, left margin is 50, BG color is equals to pink. Table, border is equals to 3, border color is equals to blue. Caption, student details / caption is closed. Caption is used to specify the caption of a table, and it is written inside the table tag. Then TR tag is started, TH table heading, serial number, table heading is closed, next table heading name, next table heading grades, and then TR tag is closed. Then second row is started, and then value of the row is given, TD tag, serial number 1, name is Bindu, and grade is A. Then TR tag is closed. Using same way, other two rows are created with the help of TR tag. Then table tag is closed, body tag is closed, and then HTML tag is closed. This is the output. Here caption is written student details, border is 3 and its color is blue, then cell serial number, table heading, name, next grades, then 3 records are specified using the TR tag. Next is BG color. The BG color attribute can be used to set the background color of different parts of a table. BG color attribute is used to set the background color of different parts of a table. You can change the background color of an entire table, single row, or an individual cell depending on where you specify this attribute. So you can also change the background color of entire table or a single row or an individual cell depending on where you use BG color attribute. First is table border is equals to 3, BG color is equals to white. Here It changes the background color of the entire table because it is used with the table tag. Second is TR, BG color is equals to red. It changes the background color of entire row. TD, BG color is equals to yellow. It changes the background color of a cell. TH, BG color is equals to blue. It changes the background color of a heading cell. Next is align. The align attribute is used to specify the alignment of a table on a page. By default, a table is left aligned. The alignment can be set to left, center or right. So alignment means the placement of table on a page. Using the align attribute, you can specify the alignment of a table on a page. By default, table is always left aligned, but you can also set the alignment to left, center or a right. Example, table border is equals to 3, border color is equals to blue, BG color is equals to white and align is equals to center. So alignment of table is center of a page. Next is cell padding. This attribute sets the margins within a cell. It sets the amount of space in between the cell border and cell data. The value of this attribute is indicated in pixel. This attribute sets the margin within a cell. This is the cell and it sets the amount of space between the cell border and cell data. This is the cell data and this is the cell border. Here this is the cell data and this is the cell border. So the amount of space in between the cell data and cell space is set with the help of cell padding attribute and its value is indicated in pixels. Table border is equals to 3, border color is equals to blue, BG color is equals to white, alignment is equals to center and cell padding is equals to 10. See here. And this program and this difference is cell padding. The amount of space between cell border and cell data is increased. Here the amount of space is not increased because cell padding attribute is used in this program. So the space between the cell data and cell border will be set with the help of cell padding attribute. Next is cells spacing. This attribute is used to set the minimum distance between two adjacent cells. Cell spacing is also measured in pixels. Example, table border is equals to 3, border color is equals to blue, BG color is equals to white, align is equals to center, cell spacing is equals to 10. Achha. Here cell spacing means the minimum distance between two adjacent cells. These are the cells. So the minimum distance, this distance between two adjacent cells is set with the help of cell spacing attribute. Here the minimum distance is set to 10. That is why two cells are 10 pixels apart from each other. Cell padding means the amount of space between the cell border and the cell data, and cell spacing means the minimum distance between two adjacent cells. Thank you.